Shalom, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakadash, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone Citation. I can teach all truth and sincerity. Um, this video, I'm going to read Romans chapter 9, verse 11. It says, "For the children being not yet born, neither done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High, according to election, might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth." Um, because the children that is talking about is Esau and Jacob, and the Most High, he loves, the seed of Jacob, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, he loved Jacob. You know, he picked Jacob, uh, you know, as the particular individual, nation, and person to love, and he picked Esau, particular individual, to be the nation that the person and nation that he hates, you know, and that was chosen from the beginning. It wasn't, it, like it says in Second Ezra chapter 6. The Most High pondered on these things before it came in, before it came into existence. Who was going to be who, what nation was going to rise up and be in power. He understood things before he created it. You know, so who are we to say that it's unrighteousness with the Most High, who he hates and who he doesn't, who he loves and he doesn't. Like, but yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't either. Salaki. Um, it wasn't because the children were evil or good. It's what he chose one to be the protagonist character and the other one to be the antagonist character. It was all predestined. But anyway, I'm gonna continue reading. It says, verse 12. It was under. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. So it was said unto Rebekah that her eldest son, which was Esau, would serve her youngest son, which is Jacob. You know, and that prophecy is going to come to pass sooner than real soon. Verse 13, as 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 it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. You know, it says, verse 14, what shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? Yahweh forbid. So there's no unrighteousness with the Most High. If he has a hatred towards you Edomites, which are the so-called white people, that's not unrighteous with the Most High. Um, it says in Isaiah, my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. My ways are higher than your ways. Um, I'll get that right quick. I believe it's like in Isaiah 50. Man. Yeah, this is Isaiah 55, verse 8. It says, for my thoughts are higher than your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith Yahweh. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. So the Most High's thoughts are higher than anyone's thoughts. The heavens is higher than anyone on earth. So if the Lord's thoughts, if Yahweh's thoughts are higher than our thoughts, he's not unrighteous to have hatred towards you so-called white people, you know. And I'm gonna read verse 15. It says, this is Romans 9:15, and for he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy. I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So the Most High will have mercy on whoever he feels to have mercy on. And he'll have compassion on whomever he feels he wants to have compassion on. It's not up to us to say, the Lord to have mercy on you or compassion on you. You know, it's all up to His will and how he sees the situation of the thing. It says verse 16. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of the Most High that showeth mercy. And for the scriptures saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, that my name might be declared throughout the earth. Because Yahweh Shem Shai, is using Esau as example as how he used Pharaoh to show his power. Because Pharaoh's heart was hardened during the time we were in Egypt, modern day Egypt, with those, and Pharaoh's heart was hardened. So, you know, Yahweh Shem Shai's name can be magnified and glorified throughout the kingdoms of the heathens. So the heathens know that Yahweh took Egypt down and delivered his people out of the hands of those Egyptians. You know, verse 18 says, therefore have he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he and whom he will harden. It says verse 19, thou wilt say then unto me, why doeth he yet find fault? For who have resisted his will? No one has resisted the will of the Lord. Nobody has free will. You know, the will of the Lord always um, happens. Nobody can resist the will of the Lord. Verse 20, nay, but O man, who art thou that replies against the Most High? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Esau can't go up to the Most High and say, why you make me the wicked? You know, Esau can't do that. Verse 21, has not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? And Most High is the potter who formed um, us, which are the clay. And, he has the power over his creation. And Esau is one of his creations. And if he made Esau, the so-called white man, the wicked, he can't change his role within the movie that Yahweh Bashim Yahshai has set up on the earth to what's the word that we're all starring in. It says verse because Esau is the vessel unto dishonor, and Israel is the vessel unto honor. Verse 22 says, what if Yahweh, willing to show his wrath, to make his power known, endure with long suffering the vessel of wrath fitted to destruction? Esau is the vessel of wrath fitted to destruction, because Yahweh is enduring his kingdom, because Yahweh is going to destroy this kingdom off the face of the earth and put Esau in chains for 1,000 years. And after that, Esau is going to be destroyed off the face of the earth. Verse 23, and that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared unto glory. That scripture in 2nd Ezra chapter 6, it says Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning in which that followeth. The Lord is enduring this kingdom, because soon, it's going to be taken out, and the kingdom of righteousness is going to be on the earth, and it's going to be forever. But the point, I'm going to go to Malachi chapter 1, because the Most High, this is Malachi chapter 1 verse 3. This is Malachi chapter 1 verse 3. It says, and I hate Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. It says, wherefore, it's like, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Esau, the so-called white man, the red Hebrew Edomite, the Lord hates him, and his his heritage is all gonna be destroyed. And Esau, you know, his he will you know, what's the word? Try to rebuild his his so-called kingdom, or try to make his kingdom continue on, but soon Yahweh Bashem Yahshua is going to destroy what he so-called has built, because his wicked deeds have reached the heaven, and the Most High is tired to see this kingdom continuing on. But I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna read verse 4 again. This is Malachi 1 verse 4. It says, Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness. The people against the Most High have indignation forever. The Most High has a righteous hatred against Esau. It says, and he wants to destroy this place because Esau. Um, I'm gonna read Obadiah. Read Obadiah right quick. It's Obadiah chapter 1 verse 17. It's Obadiah 1 and 17. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. And the us, the nation of Israel, we're gonna possess everything that they took from us. You know, we're the elected nation of Israel gonna be delivered and into the chariots, and after we come out the chariots, we're gonna enslave all you Edomites and all you nations and take all our possessions back. Because you all stole everything from us. But more importantly, from Esau, we're gonna take everything that you got that was ours, especially the gold. But we'll continue reading. This is verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh has spoken it. And after 1,000 years of being in captivity, you're going to be burnt up and obliterated off the face of the earth. There's not going to be one Edomite left. I read verse 19. And they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they of the plain of the Philistines. They shall possess the field of Ephraim and the field of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead. So we're gonna take everything that you know what's the word? We're gonna sell you um while we have you in possession, you know, and anything that you had on you will be ours. But I'm gonna read James, because the reason why, you know, we're not gonna show you any mercy when you receive uh captivity, when you get in those chains. This is James 2 and 13. For he shall have judgment without mercy, that have showed no mercy, and mercy rejoices against judgment. Because Esau has showed no mercy when he was in a rulership position towards the nation of Israel. So he shall receive judgment without mercy, because he showed no mercy. Um, and he showed no mercy also to the earth, because it says in our Revelations that we're gonna have to, you know, what's the word? The earth needs new management, basically, because the people that are ruling, are destroying the earth. We're gonna destroy them to destroy the earth. We're gonna take you out of power and put you in chains and have you clean up your mess that you made, because you totally been unmerciful to the people and to the earth. So I'm gonna say all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Kakadash, double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, saturate you, I can teach all truth, sincerity, shalom.